Teacher talking sports, what it does, what it do, how we live in. The Philadelphia Phillies have found a way to stay afloat, even with star first baseman Bryce Harper on the IL with a wrist injury. I believe they're 2 games over 500 since he's been out. I believe he was placed on the injury list on June 6th, and a lot of that is due to the pitching staff. Of course, Zach Wheeler, once again a Cy Young candidate, looking for his first NL Cy Young. Christopher Sanchez has been awesome. But Ranger Suarez is definitely on an incredible run of late, and that continued on Sunday in the Phillies game against the Atlanta Braves. The Phillies won 2-1, and the one run the Braves scored off of Suarez was a solo shot by catcher Sean Murphy. But we see Suarez's outing, 7 innings, 4 hits, just 1 run allowed, just 1 walk, 8 Ks. He's now 7-2 on the season with a 2 ERA. This is a guy who started the year on the IL with a back. I believe he had back soreness, and first couple starts were but he has been incredible of late, especially over the last 10 starts. So this is via Paul Casella of MLB.com. Suarez on a 10-start stretch that's up there with some Phil's legends. So if we take a look, it mentions how it's his 5th straight outing of at least 7 innings, 10th straight start of at least 6 innings, which is incredible in today's baseball world. Suarez has a 1.19 ERA over his past 10 starts. That's the lowest ERA by any Phillies pitcher over a 10-start stretch since Cliff Lee in 2011. Going back to when the mound was lowered in 1969, the only other Phillies with a sub 1.20 ERA over any 10-start span within a season are Roy Oswalt in 2010 and Steve Carlton 1972. You might have heard of both of those pitchers. But if you remember, Suarez had an excellent start to 2024 and then went through a bit of a swoon. So we see via his baseball reference that pre-All-Star break, he went 10-4 with a 2.76 ERA in 19 starts. After the All-Star break, his 8 starts, 2-4, 5.65 ERA. I mean, look at the difference in WHIP, 1.04 pre, 1.69 post. But really, it was more pronounced by month. We see off to an incredible start in through April, 5-0, 1.32 ERA in 6 starts. A very solid May. June was pretty good, and then starting in July, just really kind of went off the rails. So Phillies are hoping that it's not more of the same this year. Maybe starting the year on the injured list helped him rest otherwise, and he won't go through that second half swoon. But an awesome stretch of baseball from Ranger Suarez, and again, him, Zach Wheeler, Christopher Sanchez. I know Jesus Luzardo had a couple rough outings, but otherwise has been incredible. And, the pitching staff right now is probably the main reason that the Phillies are 49-35, game and a half up on the New York Mets in the NL East, tied for the second best record in the NL with the Cubs, only behind the Los Angeles Dodgers. Bryce Harper should be back soon, but Ranger Suarez definitely looking like he could become a second-time All-Star after he also made the game last year. Anyhow, don't forget to subscribe. Tell a friend to subscribe. Like the video, share the video, hit the bell for notifications. I'm out.